Good evening, I mean. Good morning to you if you're in India or somewhere around the world, you know. See how this is going? I decided to change it up from the other stream. Good morning, evening. Hey, Joseph. Yeah, I decided to start a new stream just because YouTube here has a ability to zoom. So I deleted the other channel thing. Hey, Dr. Vex, Joe Dog, Joseph. Yeah, so I'm going with this directly through YouTube right now. Geo, Flip, Rifon, doing pretty good. I'm going directly through YouTube without a streamer right now because it'll allow me to zoom. Yeah, zoom is one of the most awesome features, and that the fact that YouTube allows you to do it without needing a streamer is awesome. When I do a guest, I could use StreamYard or some other feature. But Zoom is a game changer. So when I get a camera, I can hook it up to the computer, and I can zoom using any streamer also. So but I should be able to get at least 7x here zoom. Hey, Big Ty, Engine Productions. Tonight might be my last night doing this, just because I get more sleep if I go to bed earlier. But if I suspect that they're gonna do something, I could always hang out later on in the evening. But this may be my last evening doing the 11 p.m. show. So I just wanted to give it a shot, see what I can get with the zoom here. Wow, this is pretty much closer than before, that's for sure. So there's obviously not much to see right here with the zoom. And welcome to the show, people. But because of the mosquitoes and then waiting. Oh, only 720. Okay, I could have probably modified that, Brian. Sorry about that. Didn't know about that. So I'll do some more testing with the zoom, but it's pretty good. Like more like 780. Okay. I'm not sure. I didn't check it beforehand. Okay. Oh, it's not. It's not. It is 720. You're saying? Okay, that's good. Yeah, the mosquitoes are pretty bad out here, and I did get some stuff in the mail, but let me see. Did they ever lift the tank today? No. Dwarf Star, they hooked up the crane to the tank, but and then about a half hour to an hour later we had a storm. So there's someone mentioned that, well, maybe they did it just to protect the crane, the Libra crane during the storm. You know, give it some kind of stability. But they could also, there's plenty of reason why they could want to scrap those tanks too. So it's a 50-50 on what it could be. We'll see, you know, going forward. But the StreamYard would be good for the guests, when I have guests or when I talk with people, because then it would give them a presence on the show. Hey, yeah, Flip, I like it too. So going forward, at least into the foreseeable future, I'll be going to bed around 9 o'clock and wishing you all the best for my bed. So this is the last planned late night show, unless they're doing something spectacular here. Thanks, Siddhartha. Yeah, just a general, I'm gonna be here till about 15 or 11:20, and Unless there are a bunch of people here that want to chat about stuff. I didn't catch that. Let me scroll backwards a little bit here. Let me see. There was a chat. I missed it a little bit. Anyway, let me see. Awesome, Tom. Yeah, more visibility in the day, but a certain type of thing happens at night too. So, can you see the short extensions for the tower? Let me see. Yeah, so those two things, the yellow and the extensions for the tower. Yeah, Gage, appreciate the checking in too. And it's let me see what else here. I can move everything. Let me see. We can look at the yellow thing first. Sorry. So we're so close. Let me zoom out. And I go slow. But and here we go. So that's the yellow section there. And I can zoom much more in, but I'm gonna keep it here for a little bit. And I'll look at the tower next after this. So the yellow stuff is there. Yeah, it is big. The yellow stuff is really big. And it's still kind of in the center where the landing pad used to be for the center of it. That's not the center of it, but of the old landing pad for SN15 and 11 and all the previous ones. But it's about almost there. In that right in that spot. So I'll pan out. Well, maybe I'll zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, so during the daytime I'll be able to get some good shots here of the yellow piping. I'm not sure. Could be a catch arm. I'm not sure what it could be. But a lot of people have done some awesome graphics on YouTube. Some of the other channels have done stuff which I haven't watched hardly any of, but I have been exposed to some of just the titles of some of those things a while back. Yeah. Hey, Guam. Greetings from Guam. Awesome people. All right, sorry for hitting the camera here. So I'll pan to the left a little bit more, and I may reposition everything also. So I'll walk to my right and get a shot of that tower section behind the berm. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, just a minute. Okay. They don't always have the flashing light during the evening. I guess maybe there's some reason, or maybe not. You know, everybody has their own way of being security, but everything's been great here with security for me. You know, no issues or anything at all. Let's see. You know, if they want something done, I'll do what they ask me to do, and it works good. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so looking with my eyes, you know, they have the lights on, and I guess some people are working here. I don't see that much activity here for the tower compared to last night when they were grinding away and doing a lot of stuff. So, so I guess today we had like a big storm. So that was kind of setting the stage for the day. Yeah, maybe Bezos will offer cash to ride the SN20, huh? That's a good idea. Yeah, so there was a big storm here in the afternoon. I caught some of it early right before it was starting, and so it got much worse after I left. Yeah, Joe Dog. I think the rain did. That's probably why there aren't that many people here right now. You know, there is some pooling of water in the road here, but not much compared to in the past. But if we get another 3 to 4 days of rain, for sure it's going to be just like it was 1 to 2 weeks ago. Oh, you two in Idaho? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So there's a team forming for the kind of ocean cam for like on Discord. There's a good group of guys and ladies there who've gotten interested in making that happen. So that's kind of exciting. And some of those people are, hey Jeff, some of those people are here on YouTube making edits. Like they put a Nightbot in. I'm not really sure what it all does, but I think it automates some of the welcoming and stuff like that. Dilprit, yep, still up. Yeah, this is probably gonna be my last night for at least a while, unless something spectacular happens. Oh, okay, to the Bezo competitor. Oh, cool. Yeah, just so I can get more sleep. I'm seeing. Okay, Jeff, thanks. The big oof. Hi there. And so I bought a domain today called, it's not active yet, but oceancam.space. So that may be getting, it may get built out or it may not. We'll see. I can always just put a forwarder to my link tree and then keep everything as it is. So it's not needed to build it out, but it may get built out. We'll see. Sometime now or in the future. But yeah, so oceancam.space is the thought. The oceancam.com was bought, and I did a chat with this afternoon at 8 p.m. Did a chat with Joe Dog on his show, and we talked about a few things. And so it was appreciate that Joe Dog to have that opportunity. So. Yeah. Sparks, yeah, Sparks. Beyond that, things are going good. I think we hit 9,000 subscribers today or yesterday, which is kind of amazing. But if you look at some of the other shows that usually have like 100,000 or 400,000 or 600,000 subscribers to the same type of content, so I think it's going in the right direction. Yeah, Bob, thanks, Dilprit. If you ever want to talk about anything, just put it here in the chat or contact us. And I think there's enough content during the day for me to cover and stay busy. So if I really like these, Yusuf. Yeah, cool. Flip, that's awesome. Yeah, I had, and I still have another show that I don't really do videos for, but I did actively for like 4 to 5 years on meditation and stuff. So if you have your own channel, it really does matter. I'm not doing this because it's easier, but it is easier than having a meditation YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So I still have another channel, but I started a channel in 2016 on out-of-body experiences and meditation and stuff. So I started that in 1996. So I had over 20 years. So it really does matter what the content is that your channel is about, you know. Hey, Alan, I've got a mosquito net over my face because of the mosquitoes. I'll get in front of the camera for a little bit. So I'm wearing a mosquito net for the mosquitoes. It makes it a little bit difficult to see the chat, but let me see. Yeah, so if you have a channel, and the first thing for me, I would say, is it's important to do what you're excited about. So it doesn't really matter if you get more subscribers or not, as long as you're excited and you're developing yourself. Hey, Alokin. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for the support. Awesome. I'm still gonna keep doing live streams for sure, and Hey, Alan. Yeah, cool, man. Right on. I'll be putting out content, but I really like I found something that I came to this site because it was exciting for me to see what was happening here, and I was taking photos. And over that time, I had a dream about being in the ocean and with a camera and all that. So I started. Instead of just taking photos for myself, I started Ocean Cam. I labeled it. I branded it. And then later on, going back and forth after a couple months here on the site, I came up with the thought about let's see, about the Ocean Cam mission of being on going to the moon and kind of focusing that effort to film from some of these other worlds, like the moons of Saturn, you know, which we know have a lot of liquid and stuff like that. So thanks, Donald. Jayanath. So I found something. I was doing something for a long time, many years, and then I decided to not spend the next 20 years doing what I was doing the last 20 to 30 years, you know. So I moved from where I was, and I went to Florida first, and then I came to here after a month in Florida just to see more of what was going on, just following my passion. Angel, awesome. I'm the only person standing here at this time of night, the only crazy person. And I'll do it occasionally, but so I was following my passion, and I ended up somewhere where I enjoyed being. So that's one of the reasons I'm so happy on these streams, because this is something I like to do, you know, a lot. This is the only thing I have going on for me right now that keeps me happy and busy, and so I spend a lot of time. I spend all my time doing this. So if you're looking to expand your channel or do something like that, you know, find something you're passionate about. And if you're not looking to grow, then maybe it doesn't matter what you choose. But you know, people really like space, that's for sure, and they really like SpaceX. So if you're on this channel and you like SpaceX, you could easily start your own channel. There's no question about it. And it doesn't matter if you're here at SpaceX in Texas or McGregor or South or Florida, or if you're covering Rocket Lab in New Zealand or the European Space Agency. I don't know what kind of stuff they have going on there. Or if you're in Russia, you know, you can get right up to the rockets, I think. Thanks, Flip. Thanks, Flip. You can get right up to the rockets in Russia, I think. There's no 5-mile exclusion zone or anything like that. And maybe in China you can get right up to it too. I don't know. So if you're excited about this, if you wanted to take it to the next level, there are kids who are 15 and 16 who have like over 100,000 subscribers. You know, I don't know if they can monetize their channels because they're so young, but they do have the number of subscribers that if you were passionate about what you were doing and you were over 18, you could probably monetize it. So doesn't matter the age. But so there's different areas. Like if you were into boxing or the NFL or the NBA or whatever it is, this type of thing can be done in any area. It doesn't have to be space. But you know, it'd be really important for you to be passionate about it. And for me, it's not only being passionate about it, it's going to help humanity if what I'm trying to do succeeds, you know. Because I've heard about water. The way I see the space program is it's a large bureaucracy. But now, thanks to the commercialization of space, we're starting to see a more active movement. I was watching a few science documentaries today. Well, one in particular, and it took them 5 minutes to get through the introduction, you know, and then you really didn't know what they were talking about until you were like 10 minutes into the show. So that's a bureaucracy, you know. When it takes you 15 minutes to get to what you're talking about, then you're going to lose a lot of people, and that's the reason why they have less than 100 people watching the show, even though it's like a big celebration. And very smart people, their marketing it's terrible. So if you're passionate about something, it doesn't take you 15 minutes to start talking about it, you know? So in that situation, you look at, well, where are they getting their money from? And that's why they can do it that way. If they had to make their own money, it wouldn't take them 15 minutes to get to the topic, you know? They would get to it very quickly because they want to keep people excited and interested in what they're passionate about, you know? So, like, those are just some thoughts I've had from the day. It was been a good day, and I had some fun. Yeah, so anything interesting that happened today, let me see. Yeah, that tank lift and the angles I was getting during that, well, it wasn't a lift, but the connection to the tank and the flip. Thanks, guy. I was getting some very close angles. I was near the ground and getting the shot all the way to the top of the lever crane, and also getting the top of the like the angle I had. I was like within 6 inches of the ground with the tripod. It was pretty awesome. Being able to do that was awesome. Was in the ocean today, and I had fun chatting with the different people who are working on some of the back end for the Discord chat. Smart people, capable people. You know, it's not just anybody. These are people who have skills, and they don't have to do any of this, and they're kind of volunteering because they're just excited about it, you know. And someone in there's a man in where is it, Turkey, who I've been chatting with, a very smart guy, and he's doing some interesting stuff that he's passionate about also. And it's just neat to be interacting with people who are doing it because it's fun, you know. It's not a seniority thing. It's not a guaranteed ticket. Nothing here is guaranteed. They're just doing it because they want to do it, you know. They're happy about it. That's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna change the camera angle here just a little bit here. So that's my spiel. I'm just gonna pan it to the right here. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on here, and with the ocean cam stuff and whatever. So these are probably some welding gases coming down the road here. Maybe argon or something like that. Yeah, they're pretty active down over by the pipes section at the new tank farm. There's a lot of stuff down there, but I thought it'd be cool to just do the final late show here at the moment. I'll pan to the right a little bit. Yeah, the light show I got was good. That's cool. You can see it's venting over there at the tank farm a little bit next to the hopper. So there is a little activity over there. And earlier this evening, around 8 p.m., when I was on Joe Dog's show, Joe had just finished. He's here in the chat too, I think. Joe had just finished talking about some shot I got where the booster was venting, and within 5 seconds, the booster started venting right there on his live stream. So there is some venting going on still here, Joe. There is some venting going on over there in the tank farm. You can see next to the hopper. They do a lot of work, Philip, at night. Yes. So it's kind of cool. Oh yeah, and yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, it really was. Yeah, I'll see if I can get the top of the tower here, because you'll see in a minute why. I'll show you why. Yeah. Here we go. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Yep. That crane is very tall. Kong is very tall there. The big red crane. Okay, I'm gonna get back up. Okay, here we go. But things are getting more active here at Ocean Cam, and if I focus more focus on one. I had a business one time, and yeah, it feels good out here tonight. I have the mosquito net over my face too. I had a business one time, and I got some feedback from somebody. You might use this, you might already know this, but they said to, I was trying to do, I had a food business in the 2007 through 2009, and I was trying to do packaged products in addition to takeout. And yeah, Frankencrane, Hubba Bubba. And I asked some of the people at the, what is it called? SCORE. I think it's the SCORE. It's like the people who volunteer their time to give you advice, who've been in business before, kind of thing. And they said to, either focus on takeout or packaged, right? I mean, dine in or takeout. But to do both is a little bit too much. I was making raw food health snacks to over 200 Whole Foods around the United States. I was manufacturing about 40,000 or so bars per run. So per production run, I do about 40,000 candy bars and ship them to about 200 Whole Foods stores through distributors. And I was also making pizza, raw food pizza out of just flaxseed and cashews and everything else. So, but it was taking me a lot of time to do the pizza and stuff like that, the sauces. And these SCORE people said, it would be smarter to pick one or the other. See what you want to do. Do you want to do the systemized? Do you want to do the packaged products, or do you want to do the? Yeah, that's right, Burns. Or do you want to do the takeout, the local pizza thing? So, I did choose the packaged products. It wasn't necessarily the right thing to do. I mean, when you do something like that, you can manufacture the products yourself, or you can have a co-packer. So there's a lot of ins and outs about that. But I did choose one, and it did make it better. So that is similar to being available all day and working 100% during the day, and then also being here during the night. So I think I'm gonna do the one. I'm gonna do the daytime. And maybe it'll be on someone's show here and there at nighttime, or if there's something special, get out at night. But so you might consider that for your own. You're doing that on your own too. So maybe some advice would be, for sure. I love doing the night stuff too, but I'm gonna go with the day for a while, and at least for a while. So. Okay, Owen, do we know why they hooked the crane to the GSC tank? Yeah, so Owen, there's a couple thoughts about that. Well, maybe they are gonna scrap, a couple GSC tanks. Oh, the candy bars would be the yoga bar. It's in my, if you go to the GoFundMe and you go click on the bio, there's a couple links to that stuff. The one was called Yoga Bar. The business was called Everything Raw. And I did an interview with Mike Adams in 2009, and also I think in 2007 also. So there's a couple interviews, and I got a lot of coverage, and I was doing very well. But it wasn't my passion. So after 2.5 years, I merged with another company, and they took it over. So, but yeah, if you look on my bio on the GoFundMe, there's a link to like a resume, and also a letter that talks. Yeah, Joe Dog. I don't think they are, but the new company, Essential Living Foods, they messed up on a couple of the production runs because they didn't ask for my advice on how to manufacture the stuff, so the taste went away. Yeah, the Health Ranger, right? Blah, blah, blah. Mike Adams, and you know, it takes a lot of effort to do those things, a manufacturing run. So yeah, Owen, Mike is awesome. Mike Harrison. Let's see. But that was like 14 years ago when I was around 30, 31 years old, maybe 29, 30, 31. Ernest. Oh yeah. Yeah. You can make some on your own. You just got to get some cacao butter. If you're gonna make the yoga bar, cacao butter, pistachios, some dates. What else? Some honey and some, I think, some vanilla. And you mix it all together. Yeah, Joe Dog, is there a link to the video? You gonna post it somewhere? Where is it posted? It just Kurt. Okay. Anyway, yum. Yeah, it was really yummy. So what I learned from that, if you want to know about more about that, is what I learned is if you're gonna do large production runs, I did it for like 2 years. The first 6 months I made it all myself, but then I moved to co-packers and everything like that. Oh yeah, I'd like to do a 24/7 cam for sure. But that's gonna be a little bit down the road, you know? A little bit down the road. Yeah. But the future is coming into view here, because I'm consistently able to find interesting things that I want to film and that other people like watching. So so it's looking good for the future, and yeah, I think it's really looking good. You know, in the future, I could see getting more equipment. What else? Just dialing it down, a better team, more fun with the community, more collaboration with other photographers. Maybe go to some space shows, and also collaborate, more interviews with guests who are insiders in the space organizations, and actually move the mission forward of the Ocean Cam. Actually start talking with, because I guess my age is a factor too, because I'm 45 now. I'm 45 years old as of last week, and a lot of these people in these organizations are my age or maybe a little older, and maybe younger too, but age is definitely a beneficial factor here. Yeah, I hear you, Jeff. Yes, and I also have like a ton of experience in certain fields. So it's not just age, but I have a lot of stuff on my side of it. Let me give it a different shot here. This is kind of getting a little bit boring here. Yeah, so that's what it looks like still. They have the tanks are there. The lever crane is still hooked up to it. Yeah, Dusty, awesome. And someone reiterated maybe what I've said earlier, that I could interview people. And all right, holding my breath, the mosquito thing just went by. Yeah, so interview people. I'm gonna probably do more of that if I can. If people want to be on the show and it actually happens, and that's gonna be an exciting thing, because then I can talk about what I'm excited about, and I can hear what they're excited about, you know, the guest. And like, I had a good time on Joe's show this evening, and I think he brought up a few things which were interesting to me. So the more people I can talk with and chat with, maybe earlier in the day, that'd be good. Collaboration, move forward, and accomplish interesting things. Yeah, Texas. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. That was my big talk. So what else is going on? Yeah, we did a nice show. But I wanna, if I do chat with some of the people in NASA or some of the different companies, like maybe Boeing or you know, there's a what is it called? It's not Boeing, but there's a company that's all over the United States, Grumman. No, to break through the wall and get some real chat going with some of these people. Grumman, maybe Boeing, maybe ULA, maybe NASA. Those people are kind of, people who work at NASA, I imagine, are very educated. I'm modifying my stance because I know who I'm thinking about. Anyway, so yeah, Northrop Grumman, yes. So it'd be nice to hear and ask good questions and see what the answers are, you know. So there's a lot of potential because of my background in the meditation field with people who are respected in the meditation field, like who is it? Sadhguru, and people like myself and other people with my skills. If we can put the two sides, the tech people and the spiritual people together, I mean, everything's spiritual, but the people who have experienced the spirit, the more subtle, if we can get them in the same room talking to each other, that would be amazing, because each side has a wide variety of experience that the other side doesn't have. So that's it. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm doing. And I do have a definite mission with Ocean Cam. So, and my main reason for having the Ocean Cam being so strong for me is the same reason I built an orchard in the mountains of Virginia. Let's see. In 2012, I had a dream. I bought this land in 2008, and I built a small dome house on it and everything like that, right? And then I had a dream about 5 years later about like a fruit tree orchard on the hill. And I thought, well, where am I going to build it, this orchard? But I had a dream about it, right? So I decided to cut down over an acre of trees with my chainsaw, and And then I proceeded to roll the stumps out of the way. And over the years, some of the stumps of the big trees started to decompose. But I did clear out all the branches over several years. And I put in over 60 fruit trees over the many years. And you know, I had a good orchard, a pretty good orchard. There were fruits growing out and everything. So that was because of a dream I had. So recently I had this dream a couple months ago with the ocean cam thing. So I'm moving it forward, and I'm gonna see where it goes. It's a lot of fun. It gives me something to do. And so that's it. So there is some strength to this ocean cam thing for me. I used to be into space when I was a kid, and in high school I would go to the library and look at the NASA publications and everything, and look at the asteroid kind of stuff, pictures. So I've been into this space stuff for a long time. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm working. So you can. There's a saying that you can. There's intuition, but there's also intelligence. So you have to balance intuition with intelligence. Neither one gets priority. So yeah, you can dream all you want, but if you consider astrology, which I do, the movements of the planets and also cultural patterns and cycles. I'm in my 40s now. I'm maybe potentially halfway through with my life. So I've done a lot of stuff where I didn't take action. I've taken a lot of action for sure, 100%. But I'm past the halfway point maybe for my life. I know there are things I can do to extend and lengthen my life, my physical body, but potentially I'm halfway through. So when you maybe when you get in your 40s, that's when you start saying, oh crap, I'm halfway through, I better start doing whatever it is I want to do, or something like that. It's halfway gone. So there's less debating and less chatting about doing something, and maybe you get a little realization that if you don't do it, it's not going to happen. So yeah, I'm in my 40s and I have a little bit of that going on. So I decided, instead of spending the next 20 years doing what I did the last 20 to 30 years, and if I wanted to see something new and different and fun, I better take some action. Oh, you want to see left? Oh, at the top of the tank, you want to see that? Okay, all right, sorry. I've got nothing to lose by taking action, so. Oh, maybe I can zoom in too. I forgot about that. Yeah, so YouTube enabled my ability to live stream without needing software. I learned this 2 days ago. So I'm just getting the tripod in position here. So I'll zoom to the top there. I think it's probably because of all the of the channel and the views I've had so far where they've enabled it. So here we go. We're gonna zoom in. Yeah, less lag here. Maybe the streaming capability changes throughout the day, but also there's always pretty good reception here at the launch site. At the build site, it's not so good. Oh, I'll visit you as your project. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, we only live for so long, right? And I've realized that. I mean, the reason because of that is, I've experienced a few health issues where a couple years ago I noticed my gums. I was having some issues with my gums, maybe receding or something. So I had to take better care of my teeth, When you start noticing problems with your body is when you start saying, oh, I better do something, We're not on a roller coaster anymore. There's there's consequences. So yeah, I can zoom in a little bit better than that too. Let me back up a little bit. Kind of a nighttime zoom going on here. Here we go. Here we go. Hey Greg, thanks man. Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Cool. What else? What else? Oh, I can zoom in on that loudspeaker that just got installed. Let me see if I can pan over to that. Let me see. Yeah, I'll zoom out first. I'll zoom out. That's kind of a nice photo. Yeah, I used to not be into photos when I was a younger kid, because I thought it was kind of surface level, right? Surface level versus the core versus surface level. But at this point in my life, I like photos. I didn't always like photography. Yeah, I really haven't talked to the workers. No, I let them do their own thing. I wave and they wave sometimes. But it's more like they're doing their thing and I'm doing my thing, you know? I talked with some of the other photographers. That's a lot of fun. And a lot of you, I spend a lot of my time talking with other photographers or other people here in the SpaceX thing, like Michael at Boca Chica SpaceX group. I talk to him occasionally. He calls me up on the phone. It's kind of interesting. It's nice to have community, you know? And some of the other photographers, pretty cool to chat with these people. Yeah, Sparks, that's awesome. Okay, we're gonna get a zoom on this loudspeaker system. They were working on this last night, this loudspeaker, as I recall. So they're working on that right now, it looks like. Let me so they've been doing venting over there by this white tank over there. I don't think it's coming from that white tank, but yeah, they're you could see they're working on that right now. Yeah. Cool. They're grinding. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it. Maybe I can do an AF lock. Maybe I can edit. See if I can do that. No, I can't. There's another trick you can do in photography that someone taught me. Yeah, maybe welding, huh? Yeah. MIG welder, huh? I'm using the phone, the iPhone camera, Philip Pro 12 Max. Yeah, it's a nice zoom. Yeah. Yeah, dupe. I think we will. I think it'll. They're going good here at Starbase, Texas. Doop. Stuart, I'll check that out tomorrow. I hear what you're saying, that some new structures. I didn't check that today, so you're telling me to go check it out. You know, I will check that out. Thanks. Cool, Greg. Yeah. A phone and good cell coverage. Either Verizon or AT&T. AT&T is a better one, but for streaming from here. But yeah, you should be able to live stream. You just need, unless you have a big YouTube channel, you'll need a YouTube streamer. And there's you can do StreamYard, or you can do YT streamer, or you can just record a video and upload it, and then not stream live. There's some good photos of this up close on Twitter, and maybe on the Boca Chica SpaceX group. I'm not sure if they have any photos of this, but there's like a big loudspeaker kind of thing up there, and something on top of it also. I got a photo of the loudspeakers yesterday afternoon when they were just passing by here on the road, and I put that on Twitter. I didn't know what it was, so I put it on Twitter today, but I took the photo yesterday. Let me pan around here. So that's it. That's what's going on. A tracking camera on top, Camilo. Cool. Hey, Bruins, thank you. See you tomorrow, Bruins. Maybe during the daytime. During the daytime. All right, so let's see, how long have I been on here? Almost an hour. So we're past the 11:20 mark here. So yeah, hello from Russia. That's awesome. The nice thing about streaming during the night is that you get the international audience. I could stream in the morning, and I think I could still get them at night. That's the one difference. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the daytime streaming for now, at least, and see how it goes. Just because it takes a lot of time just to stay here on site waiting for the 11 p.m. time to show up. I spend about 5 or 6 hours here, beyond which I would normally do if I wasn't doing the night show. So I could spend that on the computer or doing something else or sleeping. So I think I am gonna do that for a while and go from there. Okay, does anyone else have anything they want to talk about? Yeah, today was nice. I mean, if you look at some of the other streams, they have a static stream. Like if I had enough power to leave this right here at this one image, it would get 500 or 600 people on it 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So the amount of people I had on the stream today was exciting. I mean, But if I just had that one shot, it wouldn't really be an accomplishment, you know? So I like the fact that I move around and I only shoot something that's really interesting. And it's cool that people, they check it out. But there are cameras placed with some of the other streamers, and it's just a one-shot thing, and they have like 500 or 600 people all the time on those channels. So I don't necessarily see it as a huge accomplishment to get 600 or 500 people on a stream. But what I am happy about is that I get a bunch of like small segments, and I'll get like 20 or 30,000 views on it because it's exciting, you know. I've been able to find the little piece that's worth. See, okay, here's something I've thought about. Okay, if I put a video out and it gets, say, 100 hours of views or 1,000 hours of views. If I put out like a 2-minute video and it gets 20,000 or so views or whatever, if you take that 2 minutes times 20,000, that's like over 1,000, whatever it is. I don't know the exact number, but if it were over 1,000 hours or 500 hours or 700 hours, I got to figure if I made a mistake during that video, there's so much time in these people's lives that's wasted by watching that video, you know, if there's bad audio or whatever. So I take that into account. I'm around 50,000 hours or something like that of viewed time on this channel. It's almost 2 million views. So I start to think about, well, I don't want to waste people's time, you know. So I want to keep doing better quality stuff. I want to keep getting the exciting shots, but I don't want to waste people's time too, because I think I'm over 5 years of viewed time on this channel. So I want to put out good content, but you know, the same content, but in really good quality. And so that's what I've been doing. You know, I've been piecing together videos, and you know, I'm putting out as good stuff as I can. So. Thanks, F-18. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna end the stream soon. Probably within 2 minutes. I'll bring this to a close. And there's a lot of new beginnings. A lot of new stuff is going to happen, because there's going to be a lot more conversations on the way. I still have to buy that preamp for my mic. I haven't bought that yet. I almost bought it today, but I have to get something ready first to buy that. So yeah, Michael Paul, yeah, we could chat. Oh, talk with you. Cool. Yeah, we could do a chat. That'd be awesome. Get the skinny on the Boca Chica SpaceX group or whatever's going on. Yeah, that'd be great, Michael. Okay. Let me adjust the camera here just a bit. Let's see if I can go back here. Don't have the top of the booster there, but let me see if I can get it there. I like photography, so yeah, good night, RGV, aerial photography. Love your stuff, and you put out some good photos today, RGV. Really good photos. I'm gonna leave the tripod where it is. I was gonna get a different shot, but Good night, Felix, Jose, Tom, Michael. Yeah. Tuning out for the evening. All right. William. Counting out in 5. Thanks, Jeff. That helps a lot. Thanks. Yeah. 4. Hubba bubba. Night. Night. Michael, check out on Discord. 3, 2, 1. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you online and in the chat and everything. See ya.